thank each one of you for coming here to celebrate this dedication of the pickleball courts to Bill White. Bill was a really special person, and he was really wonderful courts put in. And we loved playing with him, and he loved playing pickleball. I remember one time I was his partner, and we were having a really good time, and we'd gotten 2 points, and he says to him, "Are you ready to give up yet?" He always did that. I'll always remember that for the rest of my life. Anyway, so I would like the board to introduce themselves. Right here.
I'm Jerry Blankenheim. I'm the vice president, and I remember playing with Bill. I could never win because we were laughing so much. And we wonder, whose serve is it? And what's the score? And we just played.
Susie Buckingham, secretary, and I'm thrilled to see everybody here. This is awesome.
Richard Bowie, treasurer of the money counter of the club, and if you go broke, you don't know where I live, okay? But I always remember Bill.
I'm Bob Tucker. I'm the liaison with the city for the Dallas Pickleball Club, and we all have fond memories of Bill, and he just really lit up the courts and everyone that was around him every time he stepped on there. It was fantastic, so appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. Jason, would you like to introduce your family? We'd like to know whose Bill family was.
Oh, you bet. I'm Jason White. I'm his firstborn. My brother Jeremy White. He has today he has his daughter Dallas and her boyfriend Leslie Combs. His in-laws, and Jordan, I'm sorry, there she is. I was looking. Jordan, his oldest daughter. His in-laws, Nick and Pam. I have my oldest son, Andrew, and Emily, and Aaron, and my wife, Tammy, and my son's wife, Hannah. And, well, yeah, I should have started with my mom. My mother, right here, Janet. She's kind of short and small, so I didn't see her. My brother Lom and his daughter Kaylee. And is that it? And my aunt Lori is over here, and my mother-in-law Doreen. So we've got quite a few family members. Not everybody can make it, but thank you guys.
And I got these flowers for Jan. I thought they were just absolutely beautiful. And you can put them on your table instead of having to put them in a vase. Oh, absolutely. Say whatever you want.
I just want to say one quick thing is when I remember when you guys were kind of starting out. It was on the tennis courts, and my dad must have got in early with you guys, and I don't know, driving by, saw it, thought, what's this, and wanted to be involved. And he kept trying to get me to come down for probably several weeks, and I'm like, pickleball, and it was something with my dad. I was like, it's probably something just old people. I don't know what this is. Then I figured out when I did go that all the older people beat me really, really bad, and still do. But the neatest thing that he told me about the game was how nice the people were. He goes, I go, Dad, I don't even know anything about this. He goes, no, you don't understand. They're going to help you. They'll guide you. They'll work with you. And I can honestly say everybody has been so amazing. He appreciated you guys so much. And the game was fun, but he enjoyed you guys, for sure.
We have representatives here from Rotary, which also helped a lot with getting these wonderful courts in, both financially and just helping on the grounds and everything. So would somebody from Rotary like to introduce yourselves? Here's somebody I see here.
Stuart Trimble from Rotary, live over in Service Glen. I think we have Mitch here, Mitch Ratzliff's here. I saw Clint a little while ago. Yep. There's Clint out there, Clint Branham. Anyone else from Rotary here today? Okay, well, once again, thanks for your participation.
Okay. And I think AJ's here from the city somewhere.
Bright orange.
AJ's a fashionista, by the way.
So I think I'm the only one from the city here, but believe me that this is a great neighborhood community project, and Bill was so instrumental in getting it done. I think we owe him just a great thanks. So just let's do a round of applause for Bill. And we are going to get more because of him.
Okay, so we're not going to make this too long, but there is 3 people that are here today. In fact, 2 of them came from Southern California or Arizona or somewhere like that, just for this ceremony. And they were the first 3 people that started playing pickleball over on the tennis courts. And I just remember seeing an article in the paper about pickleball, and I'd only played one time in Yuma, Arizona, and I thought, oh, I really want to do that. So I went down, and these 3 people just helped me, and it's been, since then, we've just progressed to what we have right here. So I want to introduce Gary Epling, and he's going to introduce the other 2 and tell a little bit about what happened with pickleball. What happened?
Okay, well, we began June 13, 2013. The exact day. And Dick Wynn was the mover and shaker. And once Dick Wynn makes his mind up to do something, it's going to get done. You either get on board or get out of the way. So we're here, Dick. Thanks. Yeah.
My famous saying, get up.
Yep. Get up. And we still almost do. Okay. So anyway, our first publication we had was in the Boomer News. Well, when we hit the Boomer News, we thought we had a ride. That's the old people's paper. None of you probably have read it. So, okay. So anyway, we got started in 2013, and by 2016, we were going nowhere. We were playing on the courts across the street. We were putting down tape. The tennis players were pulling up tape. We put down more tape. They pull up more tape. So then we started chalk lines. So chalk lines were really good. And we thought, gee, if we could just have courts of our own. Well, right around August 28th, and I write these things down so I can remember them, 2016, Bill walks over to me one day and he says, you know what? I know a lot of people in this town and I'd like to talk to the city. And we said, you are a very brave man. And so anyway, we said, we have nothing to lose, Bill. Just go for it. And Bill was fantastic. He hardly said anything about what he was doing, but on March 4th of 2017, he had his first meeting with the city. I don't know what went on, but at least they, August 28, 2016 was his first meeting. The next meeting was March 4th, and then followed by May 26th. And that's when he met AJ. Thank you, AJ. We would not be here without AJ. I can give you that as a fact. And so Bill, working with AJ, and put this project together. We did a demonstration in downtown Dallas in June 30th, 2017, introduced it to the city. It was called Tuesday on the Square. Some of you might have been there. I recognize some faces. On November 8th, 2017, finally, the dedication of 4 pickleball courts happened right here. We were hoping that we were going to begin a lot sooner because we had official approval in August of that year. And so we thought August, September, October, nothing's happening. And finally, finally, Rotary people, thank you very much. It began to happen. We had our first tournament, thanks to Kimberly Strong and probably Garrett as well, in April of 2018. And we had a invitational tournament in July of 2018. Financially successful. So anyway, what Bill did was unbelievable. We just stayed out of the picture because we felt like anything we did was going to be negative. And Bill, AJ, and the rest of the city folks, they did it. We had a meeting July 4th of 2019 with the city, Gail, my wife Mary Ann, and we petitioned the city to name the courts after Bill. On April 1st, to quote the Jolene Guzman of the Itemizer Observer, it says, the Bill White Pickleball Courts, recognizing Bill White's effort in building the courts and his volunteer service to the city. And they were dedicated officially April 1st. So that of 2019. Today is the formal dedication, the real dedication, because the people here who made it possible, all of the players, this wonderful community that's got behind us, is just fantastic. And now we'd like to make a presentation.
And he took his name tag off.
This guy's name is Pickleball, Dallas, Oregon. And this is my buddy Butch. When we first started, Butch and I had more experience probably than most everybody out there except Dick. And we would win almost all of our games because we played together. Guess what now? We played 2 games yesterday and lost both of them. And we played one, thankfully, that we just stopped. It was tied, but we were going down fast. But this is my buddy Butch. He's from California, and these other guys, they're both from California.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
you're in Arizona now.
Okay,
Oh.
so you three of you want to kind of move over here, and all the families gather right here, please. Because you're going to present it to them. That's the plaque right there.
Okay, come on over here. You can do this. We're going to have you present that.
Yeah, go ahead, Jan. Yeah, right there. Jason? Where's Jason?
Well, Dick, would you like to make the presentation?
On behalf of the Dallas Pickleball Club, I wish to dedicate these courts to the people that play on them. And I sure hope you have a good time.
To Bill White.
Janet, would you be kind enough to unveil the plaque?
It's a really official covering.
Thank you all so much. Pickleball, but he loves the people more. So thank you all.
And we loved him.
Yeah.
I've got my sister in Idaho on FaceTime.
Oh,
So she's
Hi, Becky. Hi, Becky.
Happy birthday, Becky.
Oh, it is your birthday. Happy birthday, Becky. That's beautiful. Thank you all.
Hey, stop crying. I'm crying.
Can we get some pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. Came back Monday, no tape. And Bill showed up. I got to go back to the house, get my tape measure, my shot line, and all that. Oh no. He was just going down here. He opened the garage door. Hey, Bill, how are you going to find it? No room in the garage. You got to know right where it is. We got it, came back, had it all done, and we started playing.
We're working on that garage. That garage has been cleaned up more times than any other garage.
Okay, I'll just make a really short announcement, and then everybody can take pictures and do whatever you would like. We are going to have a barbecue. The hot dogs are on, barbecued hot dogs and chips. And so I just wanted to say again, thank you for coming, and you can just play and do whatever you want until about 1. And then there's going to be a tournament that Kimberly set up, and if you'd like to stay and watch, it should be fun. So enjoy. Yes, well, wait a minute. Bob wants to say something, which is very appropriate. Oh, also we have t-shirts here if anybody wants to buy one. They're $20. It kind of helps us. Yeah, it helps us buy balls. No. Here's Bob.
Bill and I spent a lot of time together, and his last days we talked about his booster club involvement and his racquetball and getting involved in pickleball. And our fellow employee John Strader had a field up here named after him. And I told Bill, with all of his involvement, that I knew he had in pickleball, maybe they would name this court after him. He had a big smile on his face, and he said, "Bob, that would really be nice."
Actually, we made that decision, and Jason was able, I think it was Jason was able to tell him that that's what was going to happen, and he was really happy about that. So he did know, he knew, and he still knows. Okay, everybody enjoy, have a good time, take pictures, and join in good times.